There are lessons that I pick on my journey that I just don't know how to keep to myself. And I'm here to share again. And I hope this helps you. So, honestly, I don't have the time to start editing and all of that today. But you know how sometimes ideas or thoughts are like monsters in your head that you just really need to get out? This is one of it. So, let me quickly share. So, I wrote it down. I'm going to read. One of the things that gets attacked the most when you are facing challenges, like things you never think you can survive, rejection, the business fails, or you lose a job, or you get abandoned by a person. When things absolutely make no sense, is your core. So the real pain comes from what it touches, your worth. So you start asking questions like, why me? Am I not enough? Did I do something wrong? Am I a bad person? It attacks the part of you that wants to actually believe that you are valuable, that you are capable, that you are worthy. But here's the truth that keeps getting me back up again and again. Your worth is not attached to a career or a person, so it does not diminish who you are. That reminder has carried me through some of my hardest challenges, and maybe, just maybe, it would help you if you hear it today. So let me share with you the two most important things that have helped me. I've gone through some of the craziest things in my life, and I've honestly overcome so much already. But every new challenge still tries to attack the same thing, my worth. So here's what I do to pull myself back up. The first thing, I remind myself of some of the things that God has brought me through. He has carried me through my darkest seasons before. He will do them again and again. So yes, sometimes I may cry, sometimes it might take days to fully believe it. But I have always come back to this truth. Number two is I remind myself of what I've already achieved through God's help. The enemy always tries to attack your worth because once you start doubting if you're valuable, if you're capable, if you're enough or worthy, everything else begins to crumble. That's why even the small things can feel like they break you because they touch your core. So when I look back at my own journey, I see proof of the things I have done and things I am capable of. For someone who used to be extremely introverted, I've spoken in front of thousands and inspired many. I've led and inspired people who are now thriving financially. I've done things in my 20s so many people could only imagine in their 30s or maybe even 40s. I remind myself I did that. It wasn't luck. It was me. And if I could do it then, I could do it again. And that shift matters because the moment you redirect your focus from, am I enough, to look at some of the things I've done with God's help, you begin to take back your power. I don't know what you're dealing with right now or what you've dealt with, but some of the things that continues to reoccur again and again that begins to touch on your core, your worth. I hope that as many times as that happens, you are able to bring yourself or take back your power by reminding yourself whose you are. You are God's child and not your career, not your person, not nothing can change that. Have a fantastic day.